Hello participants. In this video, I am going to tell about one software that is open source which is used for video recording as well as for live streaming. The name of the software is OBS Studio. The full form of this software is Open Broadcaster Software, that is OBS. This software is currently used for Linux operating system, Mac operating system as well as Windows operating system. If you want to download this software, you have to go to Google and then you can just search that download OBS Studio for Windows or for Mac or for Linux. For 3 operating system it is available. Now the basic system requirements for OBS Studio is for Windows we need Intel CPU or we need GPU, that is compatible GPU of course, and the Windows operating system 8 or higher or 8.1 or Windows 10. For Mac operating system we need Intel CPU, not PowerPC. That's why I have written that PPC is not supported. And also the compatible GPU is required, and also the Mac operating system, that is High Sierra or later version. For Linux operating system also we need compatible GPU as well as the X window system. Now this is the screenshot of OBS Studio. When you will download and you will run the software, first of all you will see such type of window. This black window, that is known as your output window. That means whatever you will prepare, that will be visible to the viewer. And in the below side, that is written as scene, source or audio mixer, this is your editing window where as an editor you can add or you can delete or you can modify. We will see in the demo version what is the working of this all menu. Now in OBS Studio, scenes and sources, these are known as the meat of OBS Studio. These two things are very much important. In scene, you can have more than one scene, and within one scene, you can have more than one sources. I will tell you what are the available sources. And the sources are like that with the help of dragging with the mouse, you can change the position of the sources also. You can add the games, you can add webcams, you can add the any other devices like window capture devices, Windows caption, display caption and many things. Now let me explain OBS Studio sources. So in OBS Studio sources, there are many types of sources. For example, that audio input capture, then audio output capture, as well as the game capture, that means you can capture any game. You can capture your display device, whatever display you are showing, all full or display device you can capture, and also you can capture scene within a scene, that is also possible. You can write any text or you can capture any video capture device like your webcam. If you want to capture your webcam, then that is in your laptop, that also you can capture. Now whenever a source is selected in the sources list, you will see a red box in that shows up around it, and that red box is known as your bounding box, and that is used to position the sources within the preview as well as to make the source larger or smaller. That we will see in the demo version. Now another thing I just want to explain in OBS Studio, that is your studio mode. Activating the studio mode, it allows us to change our scenes in the background without our viewers being able to see our making those changes, right? Now after we click on the studio mode button, we will see the current live scene on the right side while we can edit the scene on the left side. So we will see this portion also in the demo, that how it acts. Now let us go to the demo version of OBS Studio. As I have told that you can download this software from Google, and I have already downloaded, and whenever I will click the screen, now this is my first screen of OBS Studio. As I have told that this is your output screen, that means whatever you want to show to your viewers. Now in the left hand side in the menu button, we have, first of all, we have the scene, right? As you are seeing that only one scene is visible, that is your scene 2. Now at this scene you can just change or rename that scene also. If you just click on rename, or you can just write that this is my lecture in ANN. For example, I am writing the scene as this is the first scene of my lecture in ANN. Now when I have given the name of the scene, now in sources button you can add many things, right? Now I will show all the options. It is not possible within this demo version. I will show you some option. So first of all, let me take the option as image. Now when I am clicking that image, it will show me that create new image. Now you can just change the name of the image. For example, I am giving the name of the image as moon, right? I am adding the image of moon, that's why I am writing that this is a moon, right? When I will say OK, then it will ask me that from where you want to draw that image. Now I will just click on browse, and I will go to my documents, and I will just add one image. Let me just add any image, that many images are available. Now let me add the image BW moon. So this image, and I am saying OK, right? So this is the image that I have kept in my one scene, and then you can resize that image. For example, I have resized it, or if you click on the shift button, then you can just change the size of the moon also, right? Or otherwise, if you just want that it should change, or it should modify the size of the image from the corner, just you can, wherever you want to resize, it will just change as your in all respect, right? So I am changing it, and I am keeping at the right corner of my scene, right? Now let me add any text. So again I am clicking on plus, then I am checking on, that is your text box, that I am taking that this is your text box. Now you can rename also that text box. For example, I am giving that is my hello text box, right? I am telling OK, and I am, whatever I want to write, that is showing me that what text you want to write. So I am just telling hello participants, right? Whatever you want to write in your scene, you can check it. I am saying OK. Then you can also resize that text. So I am just resizing that text, and similarly you can select font color also. For example, I am telling that red color it should change, so it is changing to the red color. Now as I have told you that in the sources you can change the position, right? So here there are two sources. One is your hello, another is your moon. That is, one is your text box, another is your just an image. Now if I drag it to the up, then moon will be at the up and text box will be at the below. But you are seeing that there is no changes you are finding here, because the image is at the corner and the text box in another corner. Now for example, I am just increasing the image here. Right, and I am keeping within the text. Now you see the moon is up and text is at the below. That means we are not seeing the text. Now if you want the text is also should be visible, then we will just drag it to the up, then automatically your text will be visible, right? So like this you can change the the position of the objects, right? Whatever objects you are putting into the scene. These objects we are drawing in a layer. Basically, these are the layer concept. And one layer can be to the top and another layer can be to the between, and you can change the layers. Correspondingly, your objects will be changed. Now, another thing I just want to show you, that is your video capture device. That means if you want, your video also should be visible. Now I will click on the video capture device and I will say it is okay. Now you see that my video is visible and I am saying okay. So automatically you can see the video, and anywhere you can take this position of the video, then you can put, and automatically whenever you will display your scene, then your video also will be visible. Now we will see now there are different modes are there. In the next video I will say that about the display capture and also about window capture. Before that, I just want to tell you about the studio mode that I have told that how it will be useful. Before that, let me add another scene, right? Now I will click on the plus and then it will add the scene number 2. Now I will say okay, this is my scene number 2, and again I am just adding something, for example some image. Let me add and let me browse, let me select another image, for example cameraman. Let me take that cameraman image, and also I am telling okay, right? So this is my another image, and let me just keep it. And also if you just click on the right side, you will get the transform property. Here you can just write that fit to screen, right? That way your image will be fit to screen. So this is my another scene. Now for example, you are describing your lecture in these two scenes, not PPT. I will just tell you in the next video how to add the PowerPoint in your OBS. This is just a different types of scene. For example, 10 scenes you have created according to your lecture. Now I will come to the first scene and then I will select the studio mode. As I have told that what is the helpful and how it is helpful, that studio mode is helpful. You can just see in the left hand side, now you are seeing my scene 1, and in the right hand side also you are seeing my scene 1. And to the viewers, when you will record it or when you will stream it, then only on the right hand side portion only the viewer will be able to see, right? That means this portion, right hand side portion only you can stream. In the left hand side you can add, right? Add or edit or modify, anything you want to do. Now what is the help or advantages of this studio mode is that you are describing, for example, scene 1. Immediately you can click on scene 2 and you know that what is in your scene 2. And afterwards, when you want to describe scene 2, just you click on this transform and it will go to the scene 2. Like this, one by one scene you can display in your left side, so that you can just know that what is your next slide, right? And correspondingly, when you want to discuss about that scene, you just transmit that scene into the right side and automatically the viewer will be able to see. So this is some introduction about the OBS Studio, that what are the different options like scene, like sources, and the studio mode, and the different types of sources. Now in the next video I am going to tell about that how to add your PowerPoint when you will record your video as well as when you will stream your video. And here also you can record your video. Just 1 minute please. For example, that this is your first scene, right? I am telling the first scene and I am giving the transform, right? Now let us see that I am giving that start recording. In the right hand side there are two options. One is your start streaming, another is your start recording. Now I have just clicked on start recording. Now whatever I am telling, that is being recorded. Now next scene, for example, we are clicking on the next scene. Now I am transforming into the next scene. Just let me just, yes. Now I have transformed into the next scene, and for example I am describing about this cameraman image. Now after describing this cameraman image, when you are you have completed your description or your lecture, then you can just say that stop recording. Now you can just see in your videos folder that what it has been recorded. Now go to the videos folder. I am just clicking on my folder and go to videos, and there we can just see that this video has been created on its own in OBS Studio, and you can just see that whatever we have recorded, now it is being shown to you, right?
Next scene, for example, we are clicking on the next scene. Now I am transforming into the next scene.
So it is showing that how I have recorded.
Yes.
Now as I have recorded, now it is showing that in the second scene I have recorded the cameraman image. So your voice also will be recorded, as well as the whatever scene you are showing in the right hand side in the studio mode, that has also been recorded. In this video we have tried that how we can show the scenes in case you are recording those with those scenes, right, with the, for your lecture video. Now I will show you in the next video that how PowerPoint can be added in your video lecture, and you can show those videos to your students, and it is very easy to capture those videos. Thank you so much.